Let's take this $5 super chat from Callie FPV. Callie, thank you for a super chat. I'm getting weird vibrations when throttling up on a new 2.5-inch Cinewhoop build with the O3. Here's a video. Alrighty. Let's, can I click on this? No. Can I select this chat? Yes. Okay, come back message. There we go. Let's take a look at this video from Callie FPV. And let's see what we can do about these vibrations. Do we have audio, Callie? No audio. Oh, well, that's a shame. Hearing the motors is very, very helpful in a situation like this. I expect that you are recording from the O3, so you don't have audio, so bummer. Sometimes even just if you start recording with your cell phone, just start a video, set the phone down, and get ambient audio. Sometimes that can still be useful. You can sync that up in post if you have an editor. That's maybe more effort than people want to go through, but I do want to throw it out there as an option. The audio is super helpful. Let's see what we got here. It's flying pretty smooth so far. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Let's make this full screen. Oh, just the littlest bit of vibration there. Okay, so I'm intrigued by this. Is this stabilized, Callie FPV? Does this have stabilization on or off? It must. I'm going to guess it's off, but I want to double check. Because I see a little bit of jello in there. It almost looks a little bit of jello. It almost looks a little jello-y. Yeah. And I can't tell if this is happening when you're hitting the throttle. See, it's hard to know, like, if it's happening when you hit the throttle. I'm trying to look for the answer to this question about the stabilization. This is a weird one. It looks like it's happening when you hit the throttle after, like, you descend. It's when you're on the throttle. The reason I focused on the jello is that if you've got jello, it usually means that the vibration is like getting to the camera more than it is getting to the quad itself. I also would really like to hear if the motors are vibrating or if it's just the camera picking up the vibration. It's difficult to know. Stabilization, Callie says stabilization is off. It happens when they are on the throttle. Callie, do you hear it when you hit the throttle? Do you hear that sound corresponding to that? I wonder if this is the issue with the O3 camera. The O3 camera has a known issue sometimes where the board is a little bit loose and you can get vibrations. Some people have to soft mount the O3 camera to get good results. And I wonder if that's what you're running into. Without hearing the motors myself, my guess is that this is not actually an issue with your tune or your build, but it's your camera that needs to be vibration isolated. Another thing you could do is if you have a naked GoPro or if you have a little Insta360 Go or a Caddx Peanut, any other camera that you could mount on this quadcopter to get a second set of footage to see, because if the vibration is affecting the O3 camera, then a second camera may not be affected in the same way, and that would help us rule it out. On the other hand, if it is something like related to the motor that's affecting the whole frame, then any camera on the quad is going to measure the movement. My gut feeling is that this is an O3 camera issue, and soft mounting the camera is going to be the way to go. Exactly how you do that will depend on the frame, though. That's the best answer I'm going to be able to give you with the information that we have.